Hey, everybody, welcome to Vocabulary this week. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. And this is kind of like a short week this week because we only have 4 days because we have no school on Wednesday because of Veterans Day. But you still have 8 words to learn this week. You need to learn their definitions or their meanings. That's what a definition is. And you need to be able to use them in sentences. Our first word, because this week it's all about superstorms. So a lot of our pictures and our words have to do with things like damage. Damage is a base word. It can be damaging. Do you notice I dropped the E and add the ing? Or it could be damaged because this is a verb. And what that means is to cause physical harm to something. And if you notice in both pictures, something is being damaged. You can damage a book. You can damage a computer. The tornado can damage a home. Godzilla can damage the buildings. So it means to cause physical harm to something. And it can also be mental harm. People can damage people by the words they say too. All right, our next word is beware. And beware means to be cautious. It means to be aware of danger or harm before it happens. All right, so if you are looking at the sign on the left, it says caution, icy surface. So you're going to be beware of the situation and you're going to walk carefuler. You're going to pay attention to slipping. And that's what those signs are. You can see the signs in our lunchroom sometimes, and it'll say wet. And it means to be very careful because you could fall. Now, the sign at the right says enter at your own risk, which means that if you enter into that area, you may get hurt or you may get harmed. So it's telling you to beware, to think about it before you do something. Our next word is, our base word is bend, bending, or bent. There is not such a word that says bended. I didn't bended the fork. All right. So that is what they call an irregular verb, and it goes bend, bending, bent. And it means to cause something to curve without breaking it when you bend it. You can drive around a bend in the road, which means a curve. If you notice, Winnie the Pooh is bending his body over and it's not breaking. It's actually just being flexible and causing that curve to happen. And then the man on the right is bending a spoon, which is very difficult to do. And please don't do that at home because moms and dads would not be happy. But if you notice, do you notice how it went from a straight line into that curve without breaking? Our next word is flash. That's our base word. So we have flash, flashing, flashed. And it means a short burst of light, often inconsistent. So you're going to see it sometimes, but it doesn't really have a pattern most of the time. You can have a flashing light like the cat. That's a pattern. But if you notice, it's a short burst of light. With lightning, it's inconsistent, meaning it doesn't happen all the time. With a cat, it is consistent, short bursts of light. Our next word is pound, pounding, or pounded, and it is a verb, so you can add the ing and the ed. And what pounding means is repeated hitting or hammering, happening again and again and again, almost like it has a rhythm when you pound something. Our next word is prevent. It is also a verb. Prevent, preventing, prevented. You can only add the ing and the ed to words that are verbs, the action, and they tell time. I'm going to prevent tooth decay. I'm preventing tooth decay. I prevented tooth decay. And it means to stop something before it happens. So if you are driving in a car, and all of a sudden somebody pulls out in front of you and you slam your brakes on, you prevented an accident. If a water bottle is sitting on your desk and you have the lid off and you accidentally hit a book into it and you watch the water bottle and you move the water bottle over where it won't fall easily off of the table. You have prevented an accident. All right. If you go to the bathroom before you really, 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 really need to, you have prevented an accident. And in both pictures, you'll get a warning to prevent you from doing something. Or if you take good care of your teeth, you are preventing them from rotting as you get older. Our next word is also a verb, and it's reach. Reach, reaching, reached. And it means to arrive somewhere. So if something gets to a place, it has reached it. Or it also means to stretch out and try to take something, or try to, like you're reaching towards something. All right. So you're almost there. If you see the little squirrel, he's reaching for that little acorn or that nut, and he's almost there. And then the kitty is a spinning hurricane, and it's going to reach the shore soon if it keeps moving in that direction. So it means to arrive somewhere or to stretch out. All right. So that is your vocabulary this week. I hope that you practice spelling, because all of the words are going to be with the consonant digraphs, and that you've listened to the phonics lesson. Play a couple of games of spelling, play a couple of games of vocabulary. Ask moms and dads to quiz you on the words, or use them in your sentences when you're writing this week. And I hope you have a great day. All right, bye.